Hi, it's nice to meet you. I'm Gabor. I'm going to be your Hungarian language teacher today. So, is this really your first lesson? Okay, don't worry. Okay, so I think it's the best if we start with the Hungarian alphabet. Yes, you heard about it. You heard about the special sounds and special letters. It's not that difficult at all. Yes, indeed, we have 44 letters in the Hungarian alphabet, while in the English alphabet there are only 26 letters, but it's not, I wouldn't say that we have so many special sounds in our alphabet, in our language, but we have a separate letter for each sound. So Hungarian is actually very easy to read and to pronounce because we have a letter that has only one way of pronunciation. So you can read a letter every time in every word in the same way, not like in English. So let's start. I take a piece of paper, I sit next to you, and I'm going to write down the letters, and I'm going to compare an English word to them where you can hear the same sound. Is that okay? Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so let's start with the first letter, which is O. O. O sounds like A in call. O. A. A. A sounds like A in father. Okay. Next letter is B. B sounds like B in bar. C. C sounds like TS in cats. Ch. Ch. Ch sounds like CH in Czech. Okay? Good. D. D is exactly the same as D in English, like in doll. Okay? Z. I think this sound is more common in English than in Hungarian. You can hear this sound like DS in kids. Kids. Okay. J. J. J sounds like J in jam. sounds like E in bed. E, E sounds like A, E in cafe. So it's a more open sound than A. F. F is exactly the same as in English, like in the word find. Great. So this is the first row, first 11 letters of the alphabet. So let's read this together. A, A, B, C, C, D, yes, good, D, G, E, F. Very good. Now let's continue. G. G sounds like G in go. G. G sounds like D in during. During. Good. Ha. Ha is like H in high. E. E is like I in wish. Wish. And we have a longer version of E. We pronounce it like E. E. And I put a small comma on the top. And we can compare this to EA in C. E. Okay. Ye. Ye is like Y in yes. Y in yes. Ye. Ka. Ka is exactly the same as in English, like in the word kiss. L, like L in love. Ly, it's actually pronounced like ye. We use this form for ye sound in old words, but not in many words. There are just a few exceptions. But let me give another example. It sounds like Y in ray. Okay, good. M. M is like M in mind. M. N, like N in now. N. N sounds like N in new. Okay, Now let's read the second row. G, G, H, I, I, Y. Very good. K, L, Ly, M, N, Eny. Very good. The next row starts with O, short O, like O in force. O. We have a long O as well. O, like O in snow. Snow. We have the next letter, which is Ö. Ö. Ö, like I in bird. Bird. Ö. And we have long Ö, which is Ö. Ö, like OE in böing. Okay. P, like P in peace. Q, like Q in quality. R. Now this sound is not like R in English, it's like more harder. Like R in the Spanish word arriba. R. Okay. Esh. Esh, like SH in share. S, like S in say. T, exactly the same as T in the word tell. Great. Let's read this together. O, O, Ö, Ö, P, Q, R, S, S, T. Wonderful. You are very good, actually. You pronounce the R very well. Good. Let's continue. It's the last row. J. J, like T in tube. J. U. It's a short U, like U in put. U, long U, like double O in cool. Now we've got U, U, and long U. Unfortunately, I cannot compare this to any English word because this sound simply doesn't exist in English. This is this sound is somewhere halfway between U and E. Please try to practice. U, U. Yes, good, good. Next letter is V, like V in very. We've got W, which is the same sound as V. We don't really use this letter. We use, in most cases, this one. We use this only in case of family names or in foreign words. Okay, a few more left, like X in extra, Y. Y is also used only in family names when it is pronounced like E. Like Y in happy. Z is like S in rose. And finally, G. G like S in pleasure. Now let's read the last line together. J, U, 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 V, W, X, Y, Z, G. Very good. So please take this home and please practice. And then you will be able to read immediately any Hungarian word. So, on the next lesson, next week, we are going to start learning the words. Okay? So, see you next week and have a good evening. Bye.